Hi guys, Luke here and welcome to another FIFA 21 video, and today guys we're going to be taking a look at the new league objective, Hector Bellerin. The second league objective of FIFA 21. Of course we had Mollet from League On a few weeks ago, and now today Hector Bellerin. And I think the thing that they're doing this year guys is that, of course with League SBCs it doesn't seem like we're now going to be getting cards to be able to receive once we completed all the different League SBCs. Instead, all the League SBC players are going to be through objectives, which is kind of cool, but at the same time, couldn't they just give us both, like, you know, cards to, like, league cards to work for an objectives and then league cards to be able to get from the League SBCs? It's a very interesting one, but I don't know what the requirements are to be able to get this guy, Hector Bellerin. He is not in a milestones, he's just in the season's progress, but I think he's there though for the next like 40 days or whatever, basically for like the rest of season 2 for this Hector Bellerin card. Doesn't actually say how long he's available for here, but of course you get an 85 rated Hector Bellerin. We'll have a look in a second whether he's the best right back in the Premier League. It's a decent card design. It's not the best card design, but it's decent. But yeah, so there's quite a few objectives to be able to get this guy. So the first one, it's all in FUT friendlies, which is fantastic. Within the managerial masterpiece FUT friends. So the first one is win 50 matches using only Premier League players in the starting 11. Okay, that's going to be relatively easy to be able to get. It's just going to take a little bit of time, but still not too bad. Score 30 goals using Premier League players. Very simple. You'll achieve that by playing just the matches in general. Assist 20, very easy. Assist from a cross using Premier League players in 4 separate matches. Crossing this year is actually pretty easy to be able to do. So again, that is actually really good. Of course, you do have to do it with Premier League players, but that shouldn't be too hard. And then score a finesse goal using Premier League players in 6 separate matches, and not a win. You don't have to get those in wins. You just have to get them in separate matches. It doesn't matter if you lose or draw the game or whatever. That's really good. The only win requirement is to win 15 games. That's fantastic. And his card looks very, very good. And also a little bit of league, a little bit of the season's XP as well to be able to earn, to earn along the way. There was no SBCs today, not even like a small pack SBC, I don't believe, and nothing for icons. I didn't expect anything for icons today anyway. But yeah, so if we do go to right backs from the Premier League, he should now be the highest rated. Of course, there are other ones like Aspilicueta was 84, Cancelo was 83. In fact, Arnold would be the highest rated, he's an 87. I'm guessing Bellerin will be the second highest now. Okay, I forgot about Walker and Ricardo Pereira as well. I mean, Bellerin's fantastic because you need to have this year pacey fullbacks, pacey wingers. That already is a big, big tick there. 3-star, 2-star. High-low work rate might not be the best, but you can easily put an instruction onto him to stay back while attacking. But to be quite honest, I don't mind my fullbacks going forward. I think having a fullback that can actually go forward can be a real asset towards your teams, in my personal opinion. So I'm actually not too much against those work rates myself personally. I know a lot of you FUT Champs players won't be the biggest fans of that, but you know, I don't play FUT Champions. I just play the game for fun, and that to me actually I don't mind too much. I've got to be honest. In terms of his in-game stats, yeah, his pace is sound. Shooting, I mean, it's not like great, but it doesn't really matter for a right back. His passing is decent. It's not the best. I have seen better for fullbacks. 84 short passing is pretty nice. 81 crossings average. His curve is a little bit disappointing. I'd like to try and bump that up a little bit, especially how I use my fullbacks. I like to go on the attack with them, with, like, you know, Bruno Perez and Roberto Carlos. I like them to come forward, and I think that Bruno Perez is probably a more better offensive player than Bellerin, judging by like his much better passing stats. His vision I would like to be a little bit higher, so his passing is a little bit underwhelming, but not the end of the world. His dribbling is superb, so he feels nice and smooth on the ball. His defensive stats as well are solid. Nice stamina, decent aggression as well, and his strength like isn't the worst for a fullback, but I would like to be a bit better. On the whole, it's a pretty good card. If I was to get a chem style applied to him, it would be definitely to try and getting up his passing and maybe his strength a little bit more. I'm not too sure exactly what chem style does that. Is it the powerhouse? Or does Powerhouse do passing and defending? I feel like Powerhouse does passing and defending. So I'm guessing there must be a chem style that increases both passing and physicality. Maybe the Architect chem style does that. I'm not too sure, but that would be any chem that increases his passing and his strength would be the one that I would opt to go for. But on the whole, it's a great card. I mean, you talk about players like Arnold. Arnold, for me, as like although I like the guy, in terms of an 87 rated card, he actually isn't that good. Like, until hopefully he gets a Team of the Year card, he actually isn't like that insane. I mean, yeah, he's got great passing, but he lacks in the pace too much. He lacks in physicality a little bit too much. Walker's a solid card, but costs quite a lot to be able to buy on the market. I think like still over 100,000 coins, whilst Bellerin, you're just able to, you know, to work towards a special card, which is a lot more cool than the gold card design. Ricardo Pereira, again, is a little bit too slow in my personal opinion. Doesn't quite have the best passing. He's got like decent passing stats. But on the whole, I think that Bellerin card is a really, really good objective. He certainly fits into the top 3 best fullbacks in the Premier League in terms of the right back position. Probably on a level par, maybe even slightly better than Kyle Walker, which is actually really, really good. So this is a card that I might work towards actually over the next few days and weeks. I think he's a really, really cool one. I like this one quite a lot. Let me guys know what you think in the comment section as well. But anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys later.